1 January, Global Family Day. It is celebrated as a day of peace and sharing. Its aim is to unite and spread a message of peace by considering and promoting the idea that Earth is one global family, so as to make the world a better place to live for everyone. 4th January, World Braille Day. It is observed on January 4 to honor the birth of Braille inventor Louis Braille. 6th January, World Day of War Orphans. On 6th January every year, World Day of War Orphans is celebrated to create awareness about plight of war orphans and to address the traumatic conditions faced by them. 8th January, African National Congress Foundation Day. The South African Native National Congress SANNC was founded on 8th January 1912 by John Langalibelili Dube in Bloemfontein. Behind this, the primary motive was to give voting rights to black and mixed race Africans, or to unite African people and spearhead the struggle for fundamental political, social and economic change. 9th January, NRI Non-Resident Indian Day or Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. NRI or Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is observed on every year on 9th January to mark the contribution of overseas Indian community towards the development of India. This day also commemorates the return of Mahatma Gandhi from South Africa to Mumbai on 9th January 1915. Then 9th January, Guru Gobind Singh Jayanti. Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th and last of the personal Sikh Gurus, known for his creation of Khalsa, the military brotherhood of Sikhhoods. He was the son of 9th Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur. Tenth January, World Hindi Day. It is celebrated on 10th January to commemorate the first World Hindi Conference. 11th January, death anniversary of Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri was the second Prime Minister of independent India. He popularized the slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. He actively participated in India's freedom struggle. He died on 11th January 1966. Twelfth January, National Youth Day. The birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, also called Swami Vivekananda Jayanti, is celebrated every year on 12th January. He was born on 12th January 1863. The government had decided to observe it as National Youth Day because the philosophy of Swamiji and ideals for which he lived and worked could be a great source of inspiration for the Indian youth. He had given a speech at Parliament of World Religions in Chicago and glorified India's name. 13th January, Lohri Festival. Lohri is the first festival of year and marks the beginning of harvest season. It is celebrated with full enthusiasm in northern India, mainly Punjab and Haryana. Lohri festival is celebrated on 13th January by lighting up a bonfire and dancing around it with friends and relatives. Wheat stock, rice, ravioli, jaggery, popcorn are offered by people at the bonfire. 14th January, Makar Sankranti. 14th January and marks the termination of winter season and beginning of a new harvest season. 15th January, Indian Army Day. Every year 15th January is observed as Indian Army Day because on this day 1949 Marshal Kodanera M. Kariyappa K.M. Kariyappa took over as first Commander-in-Chief of Indian Army from General Sir Francis Butcher, the last British Commander-in-Chief. 23rd January, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Jayanti. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack, Orissa. He was one of the most prominent Indian freedom fighters. His army was known as Indian National Army or Azad Hind Fauj. He also led an Indian national force from abroad against the Western powers during World War II. 24th January, National Girl Child Day. On 24th January every year, National Girl Child Day is celebrated to highlight the inequalities faced by majority of girls in India, the importance of education, nutrition, legal rights, medical care and safety of girl children. 25th January, National Voters Day. Every year on 25th January, National Voters Day or Rashtriya Matadata Divas is celebrated to encourage young voters to take part in political process. In 2011, the first time this day was celebrated to mark Election Commission's Foundation Day. 26th January, Republic Day. On 26th January 1940, on 26th November 1949, the Indian Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution, the supreme law of the land, and replaced the Government of India Act 1935. It came into effect on 26th January 1950 with a democratic government system. This day marks the largest parade that took place at Rajpath, Delhi every year. 28th January, birth anniversary of Lala Lajpat Rai. Lala Lajpat Rai was born on 28th January 1865 in Punjab. He was a prominent nationalist leader who played an important role in India's struggle for freedom. He also earned the title of Punjab Kesari or Lion of Punjab. He initiated the foundation of Punjab National Bank. He died on 17th November 1928 due to serious injuries. The University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences in Hisar, Haryana is named after Lala Lajpat Rai. 30th January Martyrs Day or Shahid Divas. 30th January is celebrated as Martyrs Day or Shahid Divas every year in the memory of Mahatma Gandhi and the sacrifice of three revolutionaries of India. As of 30th January 1948, the father of nation was assassinated, and on 23rd March, three heroes, namely Bhagat Singh, Shivram Rajguru and Sukhdev Thapar of the nation were hanged to death by British. 30th January, World Leprosy Eradication Day. World Leprosy Day is observed on last Sunday of January to focus on target of zero cases of leprosy related disabilities in children. As we know that disabilities do not occur overnight but happens after prolonged period of undiagnosed disease.